Garcia in Denver, Colorado. See more better with 420 eyewear, but call me Mo Better, because I'm have you seeing Mo Better, looking Mo Better. I'm going to show everyone else how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses when I cut your prescription anti-glare lenses for your 420 eyewear. This is model number Nugget. It comes with a polarized, look, that's how strong it is, a rare earth magnetic polarized gray clip-on. It's got 420 on this temple. It's got the simple one leaf on this temple. Got 420 on the demo lenses, which I'm going to pop out right now so I can begin working on your frame. I'm going to take your frame, put it into the tracing element of my blocker. I assign this number to it. You are Secret Agent 2444. Program that into the computer, so years from now, should you ever need new lenses for this frame, I can mail them right to your home and you can pop them in. I'm going to hit start. A little stylus is going to pop up, go around, trace the inside bevel of the right side of the frame before doing the same thing on the left. Here at 420eyewear.com, for those who love cannabis and for everyone who loves a bargain, and no one is disappointed in quality. You buy any frame that I offer and you'll get one free pair of clear single vision prescription or non-prescription fashion lenses. My receipt has my federal ID tax number, so if you have vision insurance or unused health savings account flex dollars, you will get reimbursed for this purchase. These glasses are both medicinal and recreational. Hashtag plant-based, hashtag, all right, let me get back to work. So I'm going to pull this up on the screen. Your pupillary distance for the right eye is 33. The computer starts at 32.5, so I'm going to tap the plus button one time. We're going to bring it up to that. I'm going to raise the optical center height up to 24. Let me write that down. We're going to go 2.5 above the center to 24. And it's time to get your lenses prepped. Your right eye reads minus 575, minus 75 at 180, minus 575, minus 75 at 180. Turn the axis wheel there. By the way, I am a licensed optician in North Carolina, so don't you worry. I designed these frames myself. Designed by an optician here in America, made by an optician here in America. Don't worry, your lenses are not going to be that thick. I'm going to make them thicker than this. I got a sale on thick lenses. Anybody want a pair? No, so put the power drum on minus 575, put your lens in, rotate until the spherical portion of your prescription comes into view first. Check your astigmatism correction. Make sure all that's lined up, and I'll explain what that means later. Although I can tell you that if you're sleepy when you wake up, there's a good chance you may have astigmatism sometime in your life. If you're hungry right before you eat, classic signs that you're going to need glasses one day. All right, put an R on that for the right lens. Put that on the platform. Do the same thing now for your left lens, which reads minus 6, minus 6. Take the lens, put the power drum on minus 6. Find the center of your lens. You have no astigmatism in this lens, so this one will be easier. And really, I only need a black dot in the center. And I'm going to put an L on the lens for left. And if you guys missed any of that, let me recap. I'll show you. You moan at that joke, but you'll be telling it tomorrow. So, free bad jokes with every pair of glasses made. So I need a block for 2 blocks, as I call them. Of course, I like to call them Jenny from the block. I need to attach this to your lens while it is cutting. So I need 2 double-sided adhesive stickers, of which I've got 2 here. Pull off the paper. The black side is the sticky side. Line this up on the first block. Do the same thing now for the second one. Pull the paper away to make the black side sticky. Now on the back, that silver button is a magnet. It's going to do its job twice. The first time it's going to attach itself to another magnet there in the arm. The reason why I put those dots on there, it tells me that I'm orienting the lens in there perfectly. The blue cross is the geometric center of your frame. Your eye is just above that in inset, as we in the industry call it. That's what you call it. It's over there. Hit that button, the arm comes down, places the block onto the right lens. We're going to do the same thing now for the lens that ain't right, which I can identify with, which will be played by the left lens tonight. Place the magnet against that. Pupillary distance for your left eye, dramatically different. It goes from 33 to 30. So I'm going to tap the minus button several times. It goes down in 0.5 millimeter increments to 30. Place that black dot exactly where it's supposed to go. Hit that button. The arm comes down, places the block onto the left lens. Now, this is the edger. This is what's going to do all the work while I run my mouth. It costs $40,000. I recommend everyone go out, buy their own. It weighs 200 pounds. Put it on your kitchen counter. Then you can cut your own lenses at home, and you will need this guy with the two thumbs and the bad jokes to do it for you. The actual cutting wheel is this diamond crusted wheel that's going to act like a heavy grit sandpaper to grind away your lens material. This wheel in the center of the channel, that little valley, that's what's going to put the V-shaped bevel onto the lens so it stays inside the bevel of the frame. I'm going to wake up the computer. This is job ID number 2444. 2444, as I like to say, installment 2444 of my 330 million volume series of making a pair of glasses for everyone in America. So stay tuned and make sure you watch every episode. These are, hit the wrong button, that's okay. These are polycarbonate lenses. If they were plastic, high index plastic or Trivex, I would select that material, or my favorite one, to be determined later on, this new space age material when it comes out. I'm not going to polish the edge of your lens. I'm not going to put a safety bevel on the front convex surface of the lens, but I am going to place one on the rear concave surface of the lens. And I'm going to, now the magnet's going to do its job a second time. It's going to attach itself to another magnet there in the chuck. Or by now, you know I like to call this the Charles, because I just don't know this machine well enough to call it Chuck. Again, free bad jokes with every pair of glasses made. Hit that button, the door closes, the clamp shuts. The lens is going to be traced by two wide styluses, making sure that it's large enough to fit into the frame. And you can see as it's going around tracing the shape of the lens. And then the old carpenter saying, measure twice, cut once, measuring the thickness of the lens to automatically know where to place the bevel so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing, of which with your prescription Garcia you will have some. There's no getting around that. You have one of the higher powers. Now the light flickering in the background is water to catch the optical sawdust. Polycarbonate lenses cut dry, meaning that no water sprays onto the lens while it is cutting, whereas plastic, high index plastic, and Trivex, all three of those materials cut wet, meaning that water sprays onto the lens for the whole time. Now water will spray onto your lens, but only for the last 20 seconds to wash away any optical debris that you see beginning to form on the edge of your lenses. So as I mentioned, your lenses are made out of polycarbonate. They are 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. They are virtually unbreakable. These are high-impact ballistics grade lens material, the same lens material that our soldiers wear overseas in combat zones to protect their eyes from shrapnel, from flying debris. It has 100% UVA and UVB protection built into the lens. We know what the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays can do to your skin. Your eyes are 8 times more sensitive than your skin, so you have permanent sunscreen for your eyes, unlike the lotions, creams, and sprays that need to be reapplied every couple hours when you're in direct exposure to the sun there in Denver. Now you have the anti-glare coating, which is 3 treatments in one. The first part of the treatment is it reduces glare when driving at night, particularly driving at night in the rain, but street lights, stoplights, computer screens, overhead fluorescent lights, and such. The second feature is it reduces reflections, so when someone's looking at you, they don't see your reflection, their reflection in your glasses. If you take a selfie, you're less likely to see your phone in the lens, and if someone takes a picture with a flash, they're less likely to see the flash in the lens. Now the third feature that I like, the practical side, is it comes with the industry's hardest scratch coating. The machine that applies the anti-glare costs well over $1 million. It takes over 24 hours to vaporize 8 different coatings onto your lens. Your lens is in a clean, sterile room. It has to be washed in an acid bath and dried in between all 8 coatings. So because of the time and the expense, they put the industry's hardest scratch coating on there to protect your time and investment. As you notice, your lenses start off rather thick. Your lenses are thinner in the center, thicker at the edge. They're kind of bowl-shaped. I said bowl. Alright, that's my Beavis and Butthead laugh. As you can see, as it gets smaller, it gets thinner. So it's now double checking where to place the bevel. If you notice, your lens is completely flat, just like a nickel. If I were to take it out now, it would stand up on the counter on its own, but it's about to drop down onto the bevel wheel and get the V-shaped bevel. A knife-like edge, if you will, a very dull knife like myself, but a knife-like edge nonetheless. But your lenses will be so sharp that you might be able to cut through a piece of wet tissue, providing that you soak that tissue in a bucket of water overnight. and then use all your strength and press down on that tissue, you might be able to cut through it. Just saying, you might be. So water has begun spraying on your lens. It tells me it's in the last 20 seconds. It also reminds me that I need to take a bath. It's already February of 2020. So by the way, with 420, why have 2020 vision when you can have 420 vision? Should I go with that slogan, or our prices aren't high so you can be? I like that one better. Now I offer 3 frames. This one is the kind bud. It has 420 on the temple and a single leaf. And then I offer the dank, which has got the pot leaf all over, all the way around. Now, both of these frames sell for $99 complete with prescription lenses, single vision clear lenses, polycarbonate. I'm going to be the Warby Parker of 420 eyewear. This one sells for $124 because it comes with a magnetic polarized clip-on. And additional clip-ons are available for $25, so you get one for $124, or you get 2 of them for $149. You can keep one, and if you have more than one vehicle, store this one in your spouse's vehicle, your work truck, however you want to do it. If you work outside and you're prone to getting scratches on your lenses, of course this will help your lenses from getting scratched. Nothing on this planet is scratch proof, but it's one additional layer of protection. And of course you're going to have sunglass quality UV protection even in your clear lenses. Now if you notice, I opened that door with my mind. I can do other things with my mind. I can melt ice with my mind. I just got to stare at it for a couple hours and then I can melt it. Scientists have not figured out why I can melt ice with my mind faster in the summertime than the winter. They're still doing extensive research. When they find out more, I'll let you know. So we're going to see if this fits first time around. So your lens starts off this thick. Sorry that it ends up this thin. I was hoping it'd be thicker, but you know, again, I got a special on thick lenses. Anyone wants extra thick lenses? Let me know. So I'm just kidding. I'm always going to make them thin. Tuck it into the outside corner, press down at the nose, it snaps right in. Flip this over to L, place the magnet into the Chuck, the Charles, the Chucky Baby, the Chuckarama, the Chuckaroo, or tonight I'm calling it the Garcia. Hit the green start button, the door closes, the clamp shuts. The lens is going to be traced by 2 white styluses, seeing if the lens is large enough to go into the frame. And you can see as it's tracing the shape of the left lens. And again, the old carpenter saying measure twice, cut once. It's measuring the thickness at every point on the circumference to know where to place the bevel so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing. Of which Garcia, look at that. Where's my flashlight? There it is. Look at that. You barely got any with your prescription, which is almost twice as strong as the average. Of course, that's you. You're also twice as strong as the average person. But you hardly have any edge thickness whatsoever. That's why I guided him towards this frame versus the larger one, because he'll have much less edge thickness. Let's go ahead and take this block off. Dry that off. Add to my sticker collection, my hoarding collection. We're going to come down here to the lensometer. I do not have to rotate the axis wheel because it's still there. I'm going to put it in on that black dot. The reason why it's still there, the 180 corresponds to your astigmatism. So let's read the power first. I am getting minus 575 going away from 5 towards 6, 5 1/4, 550, 575, 6. The unit of measurement we use in the optical world is called a diopter, spelled D-I-O-P-T-E-R. It starts at 0 and goes up in quarter increments, 0.25, 0.50, 0.75, 1, and so on. You're on the 23rd rung of a ladder. You are very nearsighted. With your glasses off, you can see your fingerprint about right here. Once things get farther away, you can't see them as well anymore. So you need 23 steps of far-sighted correction to make the image the correct size that it is. Now, once the image is the correct size, you have an additional 3 steps of astigmatism. Uncorrected astigmatism makes 6s and 8s look alike, or the letters P and F. You have a curve on one eye. It just means your eye's not exactly round. You have a 575 here. You have an additional 0.75. Makes it even steeper, and it's 90 degrees away from the 575, and it's how we line those 2 curves up to make everything nice and crisp. It is at 180. A straight line is 0 to 90 to 180, 270 for those of you keeping score at home. We're going to turn that fine tune knob all the way to 180. Now your left eye, well, let's check the power of the second curve. And we're at 650, exactly halfway between 6 and 7. That's because, remember high school math where you add two like signs together? Yeah, nobody does. Let's use today's terms. If someone borrowed $5.75 from you, then they borrowed another 75 cents, they would owe you 650. That's where we're at, 650 in the red. Now your left eye only needs six full diopters, no astigmatism correction, so you're on the 24th rung of a ladder there. So, but again, this frame, the Dank and the Kind Bud sell for $99 complete. This one sells for $124 complete, tax-free. I'm in North Carolina. North Carolina considers eyeglasses a medical device. There is no tax on medical devices, so I do not have to charge tax. So again, the water is spraying on it, which tells me it's in the last 20 seconds. So again, as I mentioned, I am a licensed optician. I've been doing this for 21 years. I realize that I'm just a cover band. I'm putting lenses and all these other brands. And I realized I want to write my own song. So I came up with something that is very dear to me. I was a soldier in the field years ago, building my own hydroponic systems. My birthday is during the Cannabis Cup. I would go over there every birthday, find out who won, and well, I'll let you guys put 2 and 2 together until you come up with 420. So I'm still in North Carolina. I'm not going to say anything incriminating. Ooh, so look, there's a little optical sawdust, also known as Schwarf. I love it when it comes off in one piece. So what I'm going to do, use my thumbnail to get the rest of it off. And I'm very OCD. Once I'm sure that all of it is off of your lens, I collect it neatly into one pile on the counter, and then I wipe it on the floor. So kids, remember, I went to school for this for years to learn how to wipe stuff on the floor. So kids, if you want to grow up and make a mess at your job, you gotta stay in school. So tuck it in at the outside corner, press down the nose, it snaps right in. I'm going to take this block off, add to my sense of accomplishment sticker. Now, some people look in their bank accounts, but I save these. I just don't want to throw them in the landfill. When this gets to be coffin sized, I will be buried with it. I'm going to have a double wide coffin. But this is what I like to look at during the day. My wife says I'm hoarding. Oop, when I'm stuck to the wall. Put that one on there. Now, when I left my job with corporate America, that was my first 11 months of being self-employed. This is the last 16 months. Things are going very well since I've been at this location, and I'm only going to start growing thanks to the help of these. And I'm going to show you one more in just a moment, but let's do a final. This is what's known as final inspection. I'm just verifying that the prescription is made correctly. -6, 6 in the red. -6, your PD is 33 for your right eye, 30 for the left, for a total of 66. I'm going to turn the card around, place the PD stick against my thumb on the right lens. Grab my PD stick, place it against my thumb on the right lens, and when we hold it up to the left lens, we're getting 63, 33, and 30 is 63. Check the optical center height of 24, not to the bottom of the lens, but to the bottom of the middle of the plastic. I'm getting 23, 23. Man, the kit is good. So this is the portion of every video that as I clean your lenses, I mentioned that all shipping is tax-free here in America, and its territories in Denver, North Carolina is still in the United States. So that is included in the free shipping. But when you get these in the mail, Garcia, there's a small chance that these could fit too loose or too tight. However, there's an 80% chance that one side is going to sit higher than the other. That's because 80% of people have one ear that is higher than the other. And because of that statistic, 99% of all optical shops will do free adjustments if you ask them. But I'm going to get these in standard alignment first, also known as a 3-point stance. So 3 points are 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. If I press down, there is no wobble. Flip these over, press down, there is no wobble. Now, I'm part of that 80%. When I take off these Ray-Bans and I press down on the counter, they wobble on the counter, but they sit level on me. So yeah, just stop by your local place and tell them if it's too loose or too tight or high on one side. It only takes about 30 seconds to a minute to adjust a pair of glasses perfectly. The last part of final inspection, I want to close each temple to make sure they overlap perfectly, and they do, that neither temple is askew like that. So let me show you one more pair. Now these are mine. I'm 53, so I wear the invisible bifocal. I've got some red mirrored sunglass lenses. I have gray polarized, green polarized. I'm all about the green. But then I've got smoking red hot lenses. Dare I say these joints are smoking hot? Just full of bad jokes. Dad jokes, bad jokes, bad dad jokes. Dad bad? No, bad dad. Okay, so... but I can do any lens. I can do single vision. I can do a line style bifocal. I can do the invisible bifocal. I can do sunglasses. I can do tinted gray. I can do tinted green or brown if you want the brown frown in any of these. I can do silver, gold, green, blue, red, and pink mirrored lenses. If it can be done, I can do it. I am a licensed optician. All frames come with the 420 eyewear case. You've got the 420 cleaning cloth. And it says on there, for people who love cannabis. So I'm sure you have, but like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the leaf in the bottom right hand corner of the screen to become a subscriber. Click the bell icon so you'll be notified of future frames and videos as they become available. Of course, I didn't even show you with these on there. So indoors, outdoors. You got your polarized clip-on. Now again, you can have two. Now, most people, they even get transitions in frames like this. They keep the clip-on in the car. Think of it as your seatbelt. When you get in the car, put on your seatbelt, put on the clip-on. When you get out of the car, take off the clip-on, leave it in the car, take off your seatbelt, and then, of course, had you gotten transitions in green or gray or blue, you want to see what the blue looks like? I've got them in my Oakleys here. Let me show you what the blue transition looks like. Of course, you got a good idea for the green. I'm making some for these now. I'm getting them out for other people before I take care of myself. But I can do any power. Again, I am a licensed optician. I cut every pair of lenses that get shipped worldwide. That is the blue. So, transitions blue. And again, you could do that with the gray, brown, green, or blue in this frame. And then when you go outside, you just click on the polarized clip-on, because photo fusion transition lenses do not turn dark in a car. So that's where the clip comes in well. And again, I sell more than one clip should you need one. But you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram as 420 Eyewear, as well as Twitter. If you have any questions, go to the Contact Me page of the website. And there's a email for you where you can email me any questions. Upload a picture of your prescription. If you have any questions about what I can or can't do, or there's very little that I can't do, I will have more and more frames coming out in the next few months. I wanted to get these 3 to market for 2020, because again, why have 2020 vision when you can also have 420 vision? Now this frame is settled, just the one leaf and the 420. I didn't want to go overboard on all of them. Single leaf with 420 on the kind bud. This one is the Nugget, the little round Nugget. And of course, this is the Dank. This is the same size as the Ray-Ban 2132 New Wayfarer in size 55. In fact, if I were to take this lens out and take a Ray-Ban size 55 New Wayfarer lens, it would pop right in there. That's how close they are in shape. This is almost the same size as the Ray-Ban 5228, which is an ophthalmic, meaning it's designed to have prescription lenses in it, and the 53 eye size, same size as this. This one I've yet to figure out what it's close to, other than Oliver Peoples Gregory Peck. So we take that Ray-Ban lens back out. It's funny how Ray-Ban uses green. It's a green world, and we're all getting more and more plant-based. So again, I send out a selfie request in every package. I would love to have your selfie on the website. I also send out cleaning instructions, not only for your frame and lenses, but for the premium microfiber cloth that I provide, as well as the how to clean your case. So those two will last you for years. No other seller on the internet does that, I am told. But do me one more favor, because if you want to help support an independent optician, share this video with anyone who you think may like this. Put it on your own social media. Help me get the word out. Spread the love. You know, I was a foot soldier for this industry long before it was legal in many, many states. Did my own breeding, built my own hydroponic systems. I still build my own hydroponic systems, but now I just do, you know, vegetables and herbs in them. But you guys out there who are carrying on the legacy, hats off to you. Light one up in your honor. Pretty soon I'll show you when I cut the green mirrored lenses for my frame. I'm gonna have 2 of these that I wear around town so everyone can get the idea of them. You'll see more of this for social media. But thanks again for watching, and now everyone else has gotten the chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.